Hey everyone, and welcome. Today, we're going to dive into a platform that's taking on one of the biggest headaches in modern education, all that crushing administrative work. It's called iSmartClass, and it's basically an intelligent ecosystem designed to completely streamline how schools run.
So here's our game plan. First, we'll look at the core challenges that schools are really up against these days. Then, we'll explore the big idea behind iSmartClass, break down how their whole ecosystem actually fits together, find out why schools are jumping on board, and finally, we'll zoom out to see its impact across the globe.
All right, first up, the modern school challenge. Before we can even talk about a solution, we have to really get a grip on the problem. And for so many schools, it's just this tangled mess of administrative tasks and communication that's totally broken.
Let's just make this personal for a second. Whether you're a teacher, an administrator, maybe a parent, or even a student, does this question hit home? That feeling of being totally bogged down by paperwork, an inbox that never ends, and a bunch of different systems that just refuse to talk to each other. It's a super common feeling.
And here's what that actually looks like on the ground. You've got teachers who are just buried in paperwork, principals trying to make sense of data that's scattered all over the place, and parents and students who kind of feel left in the dark. It's so obvious that a more connected, smarter approach is desperately needed.
So that brings us right into our second section, a new vision for education. We're going to shift gears from the problems of today to the real possibilities of tomorrow. See, the folks behind iSmartClass didn't just want to slap a Band-Aid on these issues. They wanted to build something totally new from the ground up.
And this quote, wow, it just gets right to the heart of what they're all about. The whole idea is to use technology not just to be more efficient, but to actually free up teachers to focus on what they're meant to do, inspire their students. It's a huge shift from just managing tasks to actually nurturing talent.
So, how do they make this big vision a reality? Well, they do it with what they call an intelligent ecosystem. The key word here is unified. Instead of a dozen different apps that don't play nice with each other, this is one single, seamless platform that connects literally everyone in the school. And the intelligent part? That's because data flows freely between all these parts, creating some seriously useful insights. Okay, let's move on and see how this all comes together as a practical tool. We're going to explore the different parts of this unified smart ecosystem and really understand how it all connects.
So, the foundation of this whole thing is a suite of apps that are all interconnected. This is not a one-size-fits-all clunky piece of software. Nope. Instead, it offers specific, tailored tools for everyone involved, from the principal all the way down to the students, each designed for what they need to do.
Now this is where it gets really clever. Notice how each app is built for its specific user. For school leaders, the Principal app is like a mobile command center, giving them a bird's-eye view of the school's health. For teachers, it's a digital assistant that handles all those tedious, time-consuming tasks. And for students, it becomes their own central hub for their entire learning journey.
So what's the glue holding all of this together? It's the master CRM. Now, CRM stands for Customer Relationship Management, but in this case, just think of it as the school's central brain. It manages all the data from all the different apps, student records, grades, attendance, making sure everything is perfectly in sync, all in real time.
Okay, this all sounds really impressive on paper, right? But does it actually deliver in the real world? In this next section, we're going to look at exactly why schools are choosing this platform by focusing on the real, tangible benefits they're seeing.
The first and most immediate benefit is just a massive jump in efficiency. By automating things like attendance, grading, and all those routine communications, the platform hands educators back their most precious resource, their time.
And you don't have to take my word for it. Listen to this quote from a teacher, Mr. John Doe. It just drives the point home perfectly. We're not talking about saving a few minutes here and there. When technology can reliably handle all that admin work, it fundamentally changes a teacher's ability to focus on what they love to do, teach.
The second major benefit is this huge shift towards making data-driven decisions. With all the school's information in one central place, administrators can pull up real-time analytics and dashboards to get a crystal-clear picture of what's happening. This means they can make truly informed choices to make the school better. And from an administrator's point of view, Dr. Evans highlights how powerful this is, even at the district level. That dashboard isn't just a jumble of numbers, it's a strategic tool. It helps them move away from guesswork and start making decisions based on real, immediate data.
But the benefits go even deeper than that. For instance, let's talk about the AI-powered insights. The system can actually analyze the student's performance and suggest personalized learning paths just for them. And on the practical side of things,
Features like biometric attendance or instant WhatsApp alerts to parents, those aren't just cool gimmicks. They create a school environment that's way more responsive and secure.
All right, for our last section, let's pull the camera back and look at the big picture. This isn't just some local solution we're talking about. This is a platform that's making a real impact on a global scale. We're talking about education being completely reimagined all over the world.
The message here is simple and powerful. iSmartClass is being used by schools all across the globe. This isn't some small-scale experiment. It's a proven platform with a massive global reach, tested and trusted by all sorts of different educational communities.
And this just gives you a little taste of that global footprint. We're talking about schools in the USA, the United Kingdom, Japan, South Africa, the list goes on. What's so compelling is that the platform is flexible enough to work across all these incredibly diverse educational systems. That really says something about how well it's designed. And I think this final quote from Principal Sharma just wraps it all up perfectly. Transformed is a really powerful word, right? It captures the core idea here. This platform doesn't just tweak existing operations. It creates the potential for a whole new, much more effective way of running a school.
And that leaves us with one last thing to think about. After seeing how a unified system like this can streamline all the admin and build a more connected community, the real question is this: what new possibilities could be unlocked in your own educational world? What could your teachers, your students, and your leaders really achieve if they had these kinds of tools at their fingertips?